Welcome back, folks. We're out here. Let's see, get our Trovo connected. Hello, welcome back. Alright. So I actually downloaded the Nintendo 64 app on Nintendo Switch online. Plus, there's the Japanese version of the app. Matter of fact, there are two versions of them. There's the general N64 app for the Japanese Nintendo eShop, Nintendo Switch Online Plus, and then there's also an 18 plus version of it. Not sure why they use the 18 plus. I think for Japan it usually has a different rating. Like they go by the serial rating. And then from there it's like an alphabetical sort of rating that they do. But 18 plus would refer to like areas or regions outside of Japan, which is strange. But I guess in the English form it would just translate to that, I guess. But yeah, I quickly looked at it on the description on each of these pages, and it seems like this version here, the adult version, would have GoldenEye and Jet Force Gemini, which were recently released within the past year. So I'm gonna boot up into the general one because we want to check out the differences between the Japanese version of Mario Kart 64, which released on this day in 1996. December 14th. Yep. All right. We'll just go single player from now. So this might be my first time booting this up. I'm not sure how it's going to run. Interesting. So I can only control it as the second player. Or, I mean, I'm currently at the second player, but can I control it as the first player? So this is why I have the second controller. Let me see if I can reassign the controllers. Wait, not that one. Hopefully it's set to the default controller scheme using the Wii Pro controller there. But now let's use the N64 one. This is the Switch Online N64 controller. You get the special order from the official Nintendo website in order to get one of these. They tend to go out of stock from time to time, but I feel like they might still be in stock now. Might be back in stock. Yeah, it's the English version. Oh yeah, they also added 1080 snowboarding. This is the Japanese version. This is Harvest Moon 64, Mario Party 3 for both regions, Mario Party 1 and 2, Pokemon Stadium, I want to say? Pocket Monsters Stadium. Interesting. Man, look at these covers for the Japanese versions. They're a little more in your face. And I love the large images. Like you got the snowboarder here, more realistic. Same thing with Excitebike 64. The X and the K pops out in the logo. That's pretty neat. Look at Pilot Wing. It's got a nice artwork. That's the official artwork too, and they show all the characters. Or I see Nestor that's under there. Wave Race got the characters on the cover. I mean, the US release also had the characters in the same fashion, but it's more widescreen or landscape mode. Man, I didn't realize they had custom robo on this. Custom robo on the N64. That's pretty neat. Let's scroll down to find Mario Kart. Here we are. They've got a white sort of background for the design. Wow, they got tennis here too. Yoshi's Story. Sin Punishment was an exclusive to Japan, and then they finally released it in the US through the Wii Virtual Console. I remember picking up the Virtual Console version, which came out circa, I don't know, 2000, I don't know, a little past the launch of the Wii for sure. Which was like 2006, 2007 onwards. But it was pretty hype when it came to the Virtual Console at that time. And then they finally put out a Wii version updated Part 2 follow-up to Sin and Punishment, which was just as difficult as the original game. I'm not sure what else I want to do. I just want to boot it up and find the differences in this version of Mario Kart 64. Oh man, the iconic intro. And already we hear the differences. We got like a bunch of children just saying Mario Kart, I think. I assume that they're saying welcome to Mario Kart. So let me see. I have the audio for that. You see, you can do a redeem. Hopefully this sounds.
Mario Kart.
See, now that is the North American version. I do have the original cartridge in this box. Haven't taken it out for a while, but we did feature the digital version. It's been a while since I last featured it, but we did multiplayer when they added this to the N64 app, or however long ago it was. But yeah, I can probably put it back here on display for now. Also got Ocarina of Time back there too on display, but I have to move the cam to show it. So it's like back there. This is kind of it's a little bit cluttered. I had to clear some things because I was fixing some devices. I had to take my mouse apart so I can actually, clean it up a little bit, and it's still a bit errorsome. I'm having some issues with my current mouse and my old mouse, and I just couldn't get them to work properly, so you might see some screwdrivers and whatnot, tools. Alright, so that's the intro. We'll start with some GP, I guess. Then maybe we'll do some time trials after. What? We don't get this? Oh my gosh, we don't get that audio in the English version. Hold on, let me hear that again. I want to hear that again. Oh, interesting. Let me go back. I love how the digitized is like that in the transition. Oh, it doesn't say it anymore. Interesting. How do you... It doesn't say it. Let me see. Man, I don't know how we get it to sound. Okay, let's just go. Oh, so when you select the speed. Oh, interesting. Okay. See, that's a different voice. That is a different voice from the American version. It would have I think Charles Martinet's voice. Select player. Okay, like that. Select course or select map. Yes, map, I think.
Let's go.
Yeah, now that's the oh, he also says the okay. The Charles Martinet Mario voice. So let me listen to each of the characters.
Here we go.
See, the Luigi sounds different in this one. You hear Peach?
Get lady.
Did you say get ready?
Get lady.
Get ready?
Okay. Get lady.
Get ready? That's a different Toad. Interesting. Let me hear it again. Yeah, I don't remember if Toad says that in the American version. Let me hear Yoshi. Yeah, Yoshi sounds the same. That's the classic Yoshi sound. Man. Also seeing the animations, yeah, Donkey Kong still sounds the same. Like how they nicknamed him to D-Kong. Yeah, Wario sounds different in this one too. Yeah. So in I think American version, trying to remember what Wario says. I think it's like either his iconic "wah" or "I'm a Wario" or something like that. I don't know. I think when he says that when he wins, or when he reaches like top spot. But yeah, that's a different one. That's a different one. That's a totally different one. Let me hear Bowser, aka Koopa, here. He sounds the same. Yeah, has the same sound as American version. I want to say, yeah.
Okay.
All right. Let's go with the Mario.
Let's go.
Yeah, he. Wait, hear that again?
Select map.
Select map. That's a different one. It would be select course or something like that, or select map.
Okay.
All right. I hear the okay, It almost sounds like
Okay.
Ninja Turtles, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge, which is the current and latest Ninja Turtles game, developed by Tribute, and oh, I forgot what the developer name. It's an indie effort, and it's a beat 'em up, classic beat 'em up, and Donatello has a piece of dialogue that says "okay" or something like that. It sounds similar to that, like the same tone and everything. Kanoko Cup. Alright. It's been a while. Oh boy. So now there are some differences on the map. In the Japanese versions, if you pay close attention to the signs, shell shot over there on the wall, and the billboards and stuff, the advertisements. Hopefully it still retains it in this digital version on the Switch. I'm not sure if they kept it or not, so we're checking out the differences for its birthday. Nintendo sign, I don't recall seeing that Nintendo sign there. The blue 64 speed sign there on the left. It was a different color. Oh, the Luigi balloon. Okay. Yeah, you're supposed to do the jump to try and grab it. Yoshi, Luigi's logo there, the yellow and red, looks like something that was comparable to something real life. There was I think there's like a brand of a car that uses that same sort of layout. Koopa Air on the side. Oh, the Mario Star one. Yeah, the Mario Star one was also something else. Trying to think, like NASCAR. I think NASCAR logo at the time. Oh my gosh, I'm pressing the B button thinking I can look back. Oh man. Yeah, I might not pay attention to the courses. Yeah, the Mario Star there was reference to something else, as well as the Luigi sign. I'm not sure what they were exactly, but I assume that they were the NASCAR logo. And the Koopa Air, I'm not sure. Yeah. You know, actually, looking at the Mario Star again, it reminds me of Top Gun's logo. It's got that same big font, capitalized, but the Luigi's one is a reference to something else. But I noticed the 64 speed sign was in blue, whereas in the American version they made it yellow. The yellow and then a blue ring. Maybe not yellow. I think it was a white. It's like a white circular background for the sign, and then a blue ring around the 64. And the 64 was like the number 64 were in blue, I think. I made that in I made a sign based on that in Animal Crossing New Horizons, which is the latest Animal Crossing for the Switch. I made that so I can theme my my town after Mario Kart 64. So whenever I run around the town, it would be like a running around the courses in Mario Kart. So this is Moo Moo Farm. Not to confuse with Moo Moo Meadows. Momo Farm. Is that how they spell it? There was a sign at the front there that said Momo Farm. Oh, there's the Mario Star and Luigi sign again. Yeah, I think the Luigi one is like, it's like a brand of a car or something like that. Like, oh, I'm trying to think of a brand that used that same style logo. It's like Ferrari or something. Yeah, I think it might have been Ferrari. I'll have to look it up though. Because Ferrari would, I don't know. Yeah, there's the Momo Farm again. The sign is spelled with a O and an H. M-O-H. Nintendo logo on the ground, same as it's always been. There's the arch bridge. We never get to see how it looks on top of the bridge though. The Momo Farm, yet again. There's the barn in the background, looking bright. In fact, this entire course looked more bright than I remember it looking. Lakitu with the final lap in blue. Good thing this is just 50cc, so I can actually look at each of the, you know, all the differences. You can see the moo-moos. They don't move. They just, you know, stay in one place. There's a moo-moo on top of the hill there. Or Momo, I guess they spell it. Here's Peach. I don't know why I'm breaking for her. Let's not break. So the audio during the races seem to be the same. Like when Mario reaches top spot, he says the same dialogue as he says in the American version. And I might have to gather more audio clips and just set them as alerts. I know I have a few of them. And there should be a Stream Elements box down below. Oh wow. Pressed that just by instinct. Okay, so we're at the Koopa Koopa Beach. One of the iconic ones of 64. It's a big shortcut towards there that you can do. As long as you have mushrooms. Seagulls are still up in the air. Yeah, there's that hole right there. They sort of made it easier to get into in the, I think, Mario Kart 7, whichever iteration it was that brought this course back. Koopa Beach. Go on that big ramp there, you can get a blue shell. A blue spiny shell up at the top of the mountain. Not really a mountain, it's like a big rock. Peach is up ahead. I like to jump when I go off the ramp. And then by the time they brought in the Wii version of Mario Kart, you're able to do tricks as you jump off of the ramp. Perform tricks. Which allows players to, you know, give something for us to do. There's also another shortcut over here, or alternate path, I guess. Little side steppers. Ooh. Yeah, he still has the same sound. Alright, DK. Oh man. Yeah, then you come out of the waterfall there. When you perform the shortcut. So far, no, not much difference in this course. I think everything's just still the same as I remember. Let me go over here. There's an alternate path here. I remember the drifting E. The letter E would pop out when you drift. Yeah, you go off here. Remember when the bananas used to be all in a row? Oh, try to shoot it backward. Look at that. What was that, like 6 bananas or something? And a single hit would knock them all out. And you have this weird sounding, like, broken metal sort of a sound to them. Here they go. Hee-hee, I got it. Yeah, we're checking out the differences between the Japanese version of Mario Kart 64. Released on this day, December 14th. There's my original copy. Boom, 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 boom. I also have the strategy guide for 64 card, which is somewhere behind me. I've got like guides for Smash Brothers, Mario Kart. I think those are the 64 games. Go, what else? Ooh, Calamari Desert. And again, those signs pop back out again. I'm not sure how they look. I think the Nintendo sign there might have been in a different color in the American version. So I don't recall seeing it in blue and white before. So it may have been red? I think that's what it is. I think the American version was in red. Because back in the 90s, oh, trying to break in. Railroad crossing. Yeah, the American version was in red, while the Japanese version is in blue. So I do recall a lot of the logos back in the 90s, Nintendo was all about red for the American side of things. Oh my god, this guy's about to hit my fake block. I love how Donkey Kong is... They call him D-Kong in this one. Donkey Kong is like clipping through. Like half his body is shown. There goes Peach. Also, there's a shortcut in this that is pretty well known. They made it more obvious in the more modern version, but if you go this way, oh look, the number 64 on the front of the train. I'm not sure if this is gonna work though, but I usually just hug the side of the fence, like how Toad is doing there. Like that's an AI too. Like, well, I guess they know that they're supposed to head back into the road. But let's see if this works, because I remember trying this way back when, and it didn't count. Whoa! I think it's better with like a gold mushroom though. Ran out of mushrooms already. Alright. Yeah, no, it didn't work. But you can always go down a track, but it just wouldn't cross the line. I think unless you crash into the wall or something, and then you'll be close enough to land where they would accept you. They would think that you crossed the finish line. There's a spiny shell. I like how in this one, the spiny shell would have like a more pinkish cloud or smoke trails. Oh yeah, superstar, sweet. So yeah, this is how the shortcut would have been if you had like enough mushrooms. You can either go up here, cut across, grab an item. You can also use the star to bump up the train if you want. Go across that way towards the right. But in the newer versions, they would add ramps for make it easier for folks to fly over the train. There you go. But normally, take your mushroom, drive through this way. But if you don't, it will just be as slow as this. This is just a way to demonstrate it. Man, the mountains are so blocky. There you go, there's the spiny shell again. It's got like different shade of blue, but it's got like a pink trail. Alright. Arrived in last. Oh, interesting. See what that says. I think that's a retry, right? Alright. I could have just logged out of that. But it's okay. Let's probably do a replay. Yeah, it was fun to try and find like all the shortcuts you can. And I remember reading a whole lot of not only the original or official strategy guide, but also Nintendo Power. And there'll be other magazines that would also cover like Mario Kart 64 in reviews, and they would sometimes show like shortcuts. I think there was an issue of Nintendo Power. I went over to a friend's house and he had that issue where they would show more shortcuts on some of the courses. I was all about finding new courses to cut through a track. Because I don't know, I was trying to always like try to beat my own time trial record. Try to get the best time and stuff. Whoa, banana. Railroad crossing. Yeah, if you have a golden mushroom, you can cut through on the right side. And then through here, it's best to have a golden mushroom, of course. But if you have enough, like if you have a triple shroom, you can just, you know, speed through that. Just the camera. Oh, interesting. The down C is the shot. Oh yeah, you can change the speedometer. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Oh, that's so cool. Oh yeah, the drafting. Man, I'm seeing all these things that I forgot about for 64. Yeah, me and Donkey Kong right now. Yellow Luigi sign blending in with the sky. Oh, there's a Yoshi sign. I like how Yoshi's sign has like his paw. Zoom back in. It zooms out more when you hold on to the item.
I got it.
Used to play the hell out of this game, yeah. So have I. I've set many personal records. Oh my gosh, the train tracks there. See the wheels. Boom, boom. Interesting. So if you arrive last, they'll allow you to retry it again, so you can actually get the points. But I think they must have deducted some points because I had to retry it. Oh yeah, I love this part here. There's the reward. You don't see this in the newer Mario Karts. Like, you get this little cinematic, like, dedicated cinematic, you know, to see who won what. Luigi in the background, you notice that? On the right? It's always the fourth person that would, you know, appear on the side. You got the music going on, and the cheat sheet pops out with the trophy. Let's see what they say. I don't know if they still have the, they would have the congratulations in this version. But that's like a very iconic moment, you know. Get the trophy, sparkles pop out, Peach's castle. Oh my gosh, that sounds like the Wave Race one. That sounds like the Wave Race congratulations. It's supposed to be like a Mario voice that says it. Congratulations! Let me see if I have that. I think I have it.
Congratulations!
Yeah, that's the sound that was supposed to. I mean that's the major difference there. Whereas this one, it's more like general sound, like a general guy that says it in a general way, and it sounds a lot like the Wave Race 64 version. But you know that might actually be the same guy, because it sounds just like the one in Wave Race 64. All right. You were awarded gold.
Mario Grand Prix.
Oh man, yeah, this quite a few audio differences. Wait, did you say select your player?
Select your player.
Yeah, select your player. Let's go with Yoshi.
Select map.
Go with Flower Cup. Okay, so let me see, we got Kinoko Cup, aka the Mushroom Cup, Flower Cup, Star Cup, and Special Cup. I think Special Cup has a different icon. I forgot what was on the American version. But I don't know, that S and the blue, red looks a lot different. Because I don't recall that. I might have to pop up the 64 American version to see if that's been changed. Alright. I'm loving the icons and thumbnails for each of these courses here. See, these look great. I love how the thumbnails for, you know, the classic courses here look. It's just so well designed and well photographed. Oh, look at that sky. Oh man, we got it. Maybe I could have went with Toad. Toad has the speed. Toad has like the top speed, I think. But he's also the weak one. Oh, look at the Toad side. I don't remember seeing that. I can hear Toad on the side. There's a blue Nintendo sign again. Oh, I don't remember this school bus here. It's got some Japanese text on the license plate. There's Toad on the top there. A green graphic. I don't remember seeing that green graphic in the American one. Music's still the same. The item sounds are still the same. Yeah, I remember seeing this this bus. I never really looked at the back of the bus. Although I do remember seeing this truck here, though. White vehicle and this tank. I don't recall the bus though. Toad. I know they've made a remake of this in for 8, and I recall playing that on the Wii U, and then seeing how they added the boost on the side, and you can do the wall thing. Like that's the gimmick of Mario Kart 8. Like on the Wii U was they started adding the hover vehicles, where you can hover on the side of the course, upside down. You know, sometimes the courses would like tilt upward, and you would go upside down and stuff sideways. But yeah, that was like a thing for 8. So they would modify the courses, including this one, update it, modify it, twist it all around, and oh my gosh, I feel like that the most modified one would have to be the Rainbow Road 64 version. Rainbow Road 64 remake for 8, which was a bit of a letdown for me. Maybe more than a bit, because they sort of gimped it with turning it into a single lap course. Like the idea was fine, but I feel like it could have been its own Rainbow Road instead of a gimped version of a classic. The break. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 bananas in a row. Yeah, we don't have this anymore. I think nowadays the bananas would they would try a lot of different ideas with the bananas. They would have it rotate around the character. That way, I guess the camera wouldn't zoom out this far. Zoom out even more. There you go. Now, the cool thing about this is that even though I'm still holding the bananas, this is one way I can show it, is that pay close attention to the bananas as I'm holding it. I can let them go as I'm pressing it. So I got 3 more shots, I think. Over there's one I like. So like you can still press it even during the credits, even during the scoring board. Watch. Oh, I was gonna show another one. But that was the cool thing about the 64. And then after, I think Super Circuit came out after this one, and they made it not a thing anymore. By the time GameCube came out and Double Dash, you can no longer do that. You know, once you cross the finish line, you can't shoot it anymore. It remains. I think everything just auto shoots. Everything just lets go when you cross the finish line. Sure, Bear. Oh my gosh. I like this course. This is a very wintry one. Of course, when you crash into one. Oh, interesting. Wow, just press the right time to boost up properly. Yeah, that's my path. I go that path. Sometimes you can hug the left side of the path, and you can avoid the snowmen. Snowmans. No land for snowmans. Except this land. Yoshi snow statue. Sculpture, I mean. Toad over here. Oh, bananas. I bet he fell into the river. Cold, cold river. Yeah, those would be the ultimate path here. You want to avoid them. Oh, might as well get rid of them now. Actually, they pop back up. Yeah, I forgot about that. They do pop back up. I remember trying going up the top of that. Oh yeah, that's right. When you get electrocuted and the two of you touch, you would you do that thing. You do the feathering effect. Oh man. Yeah, you get the feathering effect where nowadays you don't get the feathering effect anymore. The same thing for battle mode too. Like when the two electrocuted racers would come in contact, they would just feather away like that. They would feather in place. Oh, trying to do a jump. And also go around this way. Around the Mario ice sculpture. No, 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 Toad. Oh, I was hoping that my shells would hit that. Alright, let's see if we can get Luigi. Oh man, another one. There's also another way to avoid the slipping of the banana, but you gotta be in the right position to do it. There's a trick to it, which I shown last session that I featured Mario Kart 64, the American version. There's a trick to it. I was racing with my friend too, my friend Big, when the last time I previously broadcasted Mario Kart 64. So yeah, it's in that archive, and I do have a playlist for it separately just for Mario Kart 64. Because we tend to feature all sorts of entries in the series, including the original on the Super Nintendo. Oh, pressed it wrong time. As well as Super Circuit, Mario Kart DS, we did some of that. Story mode. Mario Kart Wii, I think an abundance of it had to be Mario Kart Wii, because that's like a top tier Mario Kart, I think, in my... out of all the Mario Karts, I feel. Hey, wait, both Toad and Luigi just like went invisible? Wow. Same time too. But yeah, so 50cc would have the rails here, guardrails. They would take them out in, I want to say 100 and then 150cc. But you know, once you slip off, you know, you gotta come back up and do it over again. Nintendo sign again, Luigi sign, triple. I remember seeing that in the American version. Choco Mountain, yep, still has that face. It looks a lot different in the remake. Yoshi sign, I think that's how the same it looked in the American one. So I do recall, like vaguely recall seeing that blue in the corner there. There will be that yellow sign there, rocks. Watch out for rocks. AKA the Cocoa Pebbles. Or, yeah, Cocoa Puffs. Yeah, Cocoa Puffs. Cocoa Pebbles. Cocoa Pebbles would be the Flintstones one. Might as well shoot that back. Oh yeah, so the letter V would pop up too. Letter V and then the letter E. I forgot what they would stand for though. Oh my gosh, that's a different sound of Toad I haven't heard when he gets hit. The pump. I love the pump. I need to make that into like a graphic, maybe to use or something. Luigi. And Yoshi would have its own sound. There you go. have to use my index finger to make it appear. Poop. It's actually poop. Boom. Wow. Northern Lights Production actually replied to. They wrote a response in the YouTube comment. Interesting. They put up a track like 4 months ago, and they finally got around to replying to folks that commented on that music video. They just said thank you. Alright. It's an image of Wario. Mario Star! Oh, got the boost. Wow. See the Yoshi image just like boosted forward. Koopa L. There's a shortcut over here. You have enough mushroom, you can jump over the wall. Like a majority of the shortcuts in this game is like you gotta have the mushroom. Some shortcuts you can do on the regular. Stay on the path here. It's actually pretty difficult to stay on the path. They did bring this course over to Mario Kart Wii, and it's got some. It still looks the same. It's just that it would be within the Mario Kart Wii graphics style. Yeah. When it comes to the Mario Kart Wii one, would have a nice little filter, like a gloomy looking filter, or how do you call it? Like a nice soft gloomy filter. But the speed of it still remain. It still feels like it's a 64 track. And yeah, not much difference to it in the Wii version. Oh boy. Hit a plant. Hey there, Winds. Yeah, we're checking out the Japanese version for the anniversary. Came out in 1996, December. So going through each of the courses to see if there's any difference between the American version and the Japanese version. So far we've seen a few differences. Who's through here? They'll show the lap. We'll shortcut through the grass there. There we go. The Mario hat on top of the audience. Big Mario hat. Yeah, there's the Mario circuit. Classic Mario circuit on 64. Gets a ride through the pipe. Oh, thanks, Benj. Man, you know, that's like 2 Benjamins this week. There was Mr. Benjamin that raided me last night. And now we have another Benjamin. Mr. Benjamin 37. Should try Pocket Monster Stadium 2. Different cups, different rentals. Mostly all around. Maybe Chantrails, Pink Dolphin Ghost. Interesting. I've not seen the Pink Dolphin. That's a new one. I've not seen the Pink Dolphin at all in Wave Race. So if the Japanese has a Pink Dolphin, I'm gonna have to check that out. Slight difference on the soundtrack and different level announcer. Custom Robo version 2. Solid fighting game. Yep. Yeah, I haven't played Custom Robo for a long time, but I always remember it. I think the last Custom Robo that I played was on the DS, and that might have been the last of the Custom Robo games, like ever released. They never made any new ones, I think, after that. There you go. It has the same sound as the Wave Race. Congratulations! I need to have that soundtrack. I need to have that sound clip. I mean. Because the American one sounds a lot different. Like Mario voice and higher pitch. Alright, let's go with Wario. Gotta have my Wario, and then we go possibly try Toad on the next one. Wario for the Wario course. Wario Stadium. Classic.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, the background image is still the same there when you're selecting your course and stuff. Let me see if we can actually do the shortcut from here. Or I can probably wait till the next one. Oh! He has the... Oh, I missed! I thought that was like a Mario Party thing. Mario space on the wall. Crowds are static. The crowd look like specks of dirt. Like more like pebbles, I guess. Mario just said, here we go! Also, the thing is, like, with the 64, when you shock someone with the lightning, you can crush them. Let's see. Oh, here's another one here. So, yeah, there you can flatten them. You can go back and look. Oh yeah, there you go. I just knocked another one. Unless they have a star. There you go, that's a little trick right there to recover from a banana. But you gotta be in the right position. Like if you're slow enough, you can actually avoid it. It's a boing text. So I love the some of the graphical nuances for the 64. But they remove a whole lot of that. A whole lot of the charm in the newer games. Yeah, there's the boing boing. Yeah, the boing has like a sort of western, like a very like western font style choice, whereas the poop would have like a bold, more colorful text water sign on the top there. I remember the water sign was like that though, in the design wise. I mean, oh, he has a fire. See, Wario's voice is a lot different in this one. He does say fire, but he says it like in a higher tone, and oh my gosh, this laugh is a little bit different too. He says it in a higher tone in the American version. Try a shortcut here. Oh, look at that, in one go. You like that? So the last time I featured this game was probably over like a year and a half ago. We did the Switch version, and then I played along with my friend Big, who I've known for 20 years. We played this course, and we were both going for the same shortcut. You know, the old iconic shortcut for Wario Stadium. And then I got it first. Like, I got the shortcut first before he did. Oh, what fun! Of course, he would use Yoshi. I use Wario. I think I use Wario, either Wario or Mario. Another shortcut here, but it's hard to do. Takes a few tries to get it, but I've gotten it a few times in the past on the actual cartridge. And yeah, those are the two major shortcuts in this game, or in this course, I mean. But this one being like one of the big ones out of the entire game. Alright. Yeah, you would cut like a majority of the course, like a bit, like more like 20%. So the entirety, not the entirety, but like with how much I'm driving here, it's about like 20% of the course, the entire course. It's pretty neat. That's why when I think they brought this in they brought it back in either Mario Kart 7 or one of the later iterations, and I forgot if they altered it in some way where you cannot perform the shortcut anymore, like that big shortcut, because it wouldn't be fair when you're playing online. But yeah, I think it might have been Mario Kart 7 or one of them, or DS maybe. Definitely one of the handheld Mario Karts. Oh my gosh, the smoke. Is it smoke? The smoke that's coming out from the top side that covers the character, or the steam, or whatever that is. Yeah, the smoke looks a lot different in pattern for this version. At least, you know, playing the digital version of the retro games. I don't know, sometimes the graphical changes are a bit different. Yeah, I like when they show the icons on the side there. They just say, "Wario, it's a me." I gotta listen to some of the characters' dialogue in this, because it's definitely different from the American version. Like Wario would say, like, "I'm a Wario. I'm gonna win." You know, he says that's like his iconic line in this, the American version. But then this one, the Japanese one, is like he says something different. All right, Sherbert is the one with the penguins. They brought this back for the Wii, and there weren't much difference. There wasn't much difference in the Wii version. Like, they kept it still the same, no alterations, from what I recall. They still have the reflective, the reflection on the ice. Then once you enter the cave, penguins are in the same location. I would hug the same area. I know some folks would get lost in that cave, but once you play enough, you know the courses by heart. Oh, I want to use the mushroom. Also, the mushroom looked a lot different in the 64. Is Yoshi again on my tail? Oh boy, gotta slide for that one. I should have used the mushroom there. Actually, other than mechanical wise, like you can perform like a speed boost in. You can form a speed boost in Mario Kart Wii, where if you drift long enough, you can build up a like a speed boost, as if you're using a mushroom. And you could drift like alongside here. If you do a long enough drift, you can get that boost. So, but the course design itself is still the same. Oh boy! Oh my gosh! That penguin just blocked me off. That's like a slight little shortcut you can do. You can cut the corners a little bit. Oh, there he goes. Oh, I missed. Alright, I'm gonna try and catch up here. Yeah. Try and perform that shortcut. But then you get blocked out by the penguin. It's gosh. It looked like I had a second chance too, but then the penguin blocked me off. Wario's laugh. It's nice to hear the differences. It's like a pack of voices that are so set in time. So when you hear it at a later time, it's like, wow, there's more than there's more content to be had, when you hear these differences. Here's something that I always do: cross the line, jump off the course. It was funny when I played with Big online, and we've never played 64 together. We've only known each other online for 20 years, and then when we played this course, we were so close to the line, to the finish line, and we both set off on a side into the water, as if we knew, like everyone who played 64 back in the day would never go off of that course, when you finish the finish line. So that's something we would always do. A little bit of yeah, I don't know how to call that. It's like just the mindset back then. So yeah, I don't know if anyone else out there does the same thing. I'm sure plenty of folks out there who had played this game would do the same thing. But yeah, that's just something, nice little memory that I think I still appreciate. DK there going slightly invisible there. You do that too, Young? Yeah, I think it's yeah, that would be like something that a lot of us would have done. There's a big shortcut here, but I read in like a magazine that mentioned that you can do a shortcut when you go off of that big ramp. You bust a left and you hit that part right there, rolling into the water. Like, you won't actually reach this road here, but if you hit the water, you can land back. Like, Hit will bring you back up and put you on the course that lands you further to where I was there just now. I tried to do it, and you cannot. I can never get myself to do it. So it must have been one of those things where you would either have to glitch the game, because there would be some instances where you can like clip through the wall or something. So it must have been one of those where, because I haven't seen anyone do it. I haven't seen anyone successfully do that shortcut for this course. Yeah, so you go off this ramp, you get the double boosts, and then you can turn left, but you cannot turn left, because I tried to do it many times and you just cannot get it, because you would always crash into the mountain there. Oh yeah, Peach's Castle. I might have to check that out on the next one. Actually, I feel like the other races would catch up to me. I love the sound of that banana. It feels satisfying to have someone crash into that, you know? You feel like you scored something, you know? I don't know, the way they designed this, like, everything just feels right, you know? You still have the crash sounds when you shoot the shell and stuff and you land the shell, but when you throw a banana, or if someone slips on your banana, like, you don't have that satisfactory sound anymore. Even though it sounds a lot different, like material-wise, it's got like a metallic sort of sound, like a downward sound for the row of bananas. But it's just so satisfying to get it to hit, you know. I'm sure the Peach Castle is still the same in this version. Oh my gosh. I was about to drift there, but...
Mario, I'm gonna win!
Mario, it's gonna win! Has a totally different line than the American one. So you played Pokemon Stadium before? I don't think I have. Yeah, no, I know I showed it on stream. Like, I have my physical version of it. Just gonna find the box here real quick. I gotta look back. Oh. Try not to drop some things here. Yeah, I do have the game, the physical version of it. I got a whole collection of the old 64 games. So this is the bundle one. I think it only comes in a bundle like this, right? And then it comes with a transfer pack. I showed this a few times before in the past. 4 players, transfer pack, so you can transfer your Pokemon from the Game Boy. And yeah. Moving it slowly so that I don't knock things over. Everything is, you know, everything's all over the place right now. I got cartridges like DS, Switch, DS cartridges everywhere, so it's like, you know, everything is everywhere. Controllers, I have a whole mess of controllers from like different systems. There's just not enough room here, I think, for me. But I try to keep things within reach so I can, you know, just quickly show it. Koopa Castle. Statue still looks the same. Take a look at this Thwomp over here. So the Thwomp is actually blue. Oh my gosh, he animates! I don't remember him animating in the American version. Interesting. Wow. Look at that. You can hear him? Hold up. I want to hear. Oh my gosh, you can hear him laugh. We never see him animate like that in the American version. That is so strange. But it's so cool. He has a voice. He has a voice. So the thwomps are actually blue. Like that green one was actually blue. It's just the lighting. Oh, they laugh again in that previous one there. It's past. But it's just the yellow lighting, I think, that caused it to look green. But that was something cool back in the day, though. We always thought that it was just like green, like a green thwomp that's like caged up, you know, like a menacing green thwomp. But it turns out that he's actually blue, and then it's just the lighting. Oof, tried to cut through that, but couldn't. I'm gonna cut through the grass here. That is pretty neat, though. It's almost like spotting like Reptile in Mortal Kombat, but you never get to play as. Oh, there he is again. Yeah, he's got a funny face. I saw that banana. Interesting that was in spot there. Oh my gosh! Wow, look at that double. Oh my god, look at that face. That face looks so weird. The sprites in this. Look, they got voices, man. I don't remember them having voices in the American version. Alright, let's pick it up here. Gotta use the walls to bump myself back. Get these guys off the course. Also, this course was also ported over to Mario Kart Wii. Yet another course from the 64 ported to Wii. Got through here. And of course the bushes. Wow, just knocked those two. The bushes just pop up in the air. Oh, back in first. But yeah, Mario Kart Wii version is pretty close to how it originally would look. Ouch! Went to the lava there. Oh, held on to the A at the wrong time. Oh yeah, there's like a big shortcut in this course too, but it's pretty tough to do. It's more of like one of those glitch ones where you can like phase. Oh my gosh, why was there a block? Did you see that? There was like a block that was like hovering in the air. Oh my gosh, I was stuck in place there. That was hovering in the air. Not enough speed. Yeah, I might have to retry this one. Wow, they actually put us back. Yeah, there was a block that was in the air. It was like unreachable too. So I don't know what that was about. I was like pretty surprised by that when I saw it. Alright, let's try this one again. I'm catching all the little, noticing all the little differences. Pretty surprised at that thwomp though, and how it animates. Where'd they start? Oh, I have a few things in my N64 collection. It's just some stuff that I have like as I was growing up. But I would go over my neighbor's house. We would play a lot, especially GoldenEye, Star Fox, a lot of Mario parties, Mario Kart, especially Mario Kart. Play a lot of Mario Kart and GoldenEye. Let's see what else. Bomberman 64 was a big one that we also played. And yeah, other than that, you know, N64 and PlayStation 1, Final Fantasy, Cool Borders that mentioned. Previously, we played a lot of Cool Borders. Well, yeah, that was like back in like mid 90s onwards to 2000. By the time we hit 99, I was already a freshman in high school, and then we had less time to play or go over one's houses. Oh, I'm on Donkey Kong. Then yeah. Then after that, it's like we were more accustomed to, you know, staying inside or staying indoor or at our own houses, or I don't know, we just went our separate ways pretty much. But we still went to the same school and still had the same ride going to school. But then we didn't have much time like after school. It was usually only the summertime was when we you know, we would have time to play. Oh my gosh, Donkey Kong there getting hammered by the thwomp. I forgot that it did that. Like it does like a double, like it comes back down like boom, boom, boom. You know, like you would think that it would have like one hit. Oh, try not to swerve. Very dangerous to swerve on that bridge. Yeah. And I would bring my copy of Wave Race over. Oh my gosh. Oh man. And also my own controller, because I have my own system. Yeah. I also brought my copy of the Pokemon Stadium. And sometimes I would let them borrow my game while they let me borrow their games. So we do like a little trade. Oh, fourth place. Didn't realize that was the last one. Like we would do like a little trade, and then you know, the next weekend we would you know, I would return the game. So yeah, that was something that we did. Like you have to know people, you know, you have to have connections, know your classmates. You know, there would be some kids in my class that were all about, you know, video games and, you know, Japanese animation and stuff like that. So if they're into the same stuff that you're into, then there you go. You got someone to play with. Boom, 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 boom. But yeah, so many stories back in those days. And I would bring up some of them in the streams. But we gotta be at the right time to hear some of them. Peach's Castle, DK on the side there. I see DK just like facing the other way, facing the opposite direction of the celebration. What do I have that's not on NSO? Let me see. What is not on NSO? I'm looking back, but can't see. Oh, here, I've shown it before, but let me see if I can bring it up again. Oh.
Congratulations! Mario has got a win!
Do they have Smash Brothers on the 64 app? Anyways, here's my Smash Brothers. Also have the guide for it. Here's Perfect Dark. Still wrapped. But I played GoldenEye a little more. Let's see what else here. I showed this before, but this is Fighter's Destiny. Fighter's Destiny, I don't think many people played this one. There's a Fighter's Destiny 1 and Fighter's Destiny 2, developed by Ocean. Ocean was an old developer, 90s to 2000s era. Of course, there's GoldenEye. Show the Zelda cartridge from time to time. Still have that. Also have Castlevania somewhere. I've been wanting to feature Castlevania, but I have to get my my system to boot back up. It's having some issues booting up because it's an old system. What else we have here? There's some more here. Got some loose carts. Here's the Castlevania one. Very, not so loved entry of Castlevania. There's a part 1, part 2. I kind of hope that they would add this. I don't know if they had this on the app or on any of the apps. I think they were on Virtual Console back in the day, like on the Wii and the Wii U. I think. I don't recall. I don't think I ever bought the digital versions. WrestleMania 2000. This was something that my friend handed over because they didn't want to play anymore. They just like handed me, some of their games. Sure, I got controllers here. Some accessories. GameCube stuff. In this bag. Yeah, that's all that's within reach right now. Then there's like a bunch of other like DS games and Wii stuff. Alright, let's do another cup. Let's go with Toad this time. AKA Canopio. Let's do special cup. Wow, seeing each of these thumbnails though. Castlevania 64 hasn't exactly your taste, yeah. Yeah, it isn't for everyone. Even back when it came out, my gosh, I would watch my uncle. That Castlevania cartridge is actually my uncle's copy. I would watch him play it, and seeing how difficult it was to fight Dracula in that, because Dracula would disappear and then reappear. Like he goes invisible and then he comes back and like you have to whip him. And then after defeating Dracula, there's like another character that appears, and then like he was down to really low health, and the save file that he saved just after that Dracula fight, it saved the health to when he was already almost defeated, so he couldn't fight that last guy. And the game was just too harsh. But I still remember playing that myself. I didn't get any far. I didn't get any farther than he did. And I don't know. Hopefully one day I can go back and play it from the beginning again. I may still have my old save file on one of my memory cards or memory packs. But I'll have to take a look. I haven't booted up for a long time. For like 2 decades, I guess. If it's been that long. Crash, crash, crash. Here. Oh my gosh. Oh. Oh yeah, I guess they just like phase through and then if they're in ghost mode. But yeah, WrestleMania 2000 is pretty fun. It's like probably one of the most fun wrestling games on the N64. It was kind of like Smash Brothers. It had like the feel of Smash Brothers, where you get like multiple characters on a ring, and then just all-out battle in that ring. So I played that with my cousin. They would come over on the weekends and we would just play video games. They would come over and they would see me play like Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. I'll be like fishing. Oh, I would spend most of my time just fishing in Ocarina of Time. Oh, wow, I saw that the shell just like slowly just like bounced off. Yep, defense mode. Here we go. Oh my gosh, Toad's voice. I don't know why, but like the American version seems to have like a higher note. Like he's supposed to have like, "Hi, I'm the best." You know, like he's supposed to sound like that. But this one is like, "Hi, I'm the best." You know, like he's still sounding happy though. But he's way more like Toad is way more high pitched in the American one. It almost sounds like it's still the same voice, the same actress or actor, but it's as if they recorded different lines for different regions of the game. Alright. Oh, wow, look how thin this path is compared to the later version. My usual path is the taking the right and then swerve around, but like over time I started using the left path for this course. Also, yeah, so this is the original version of the Yoshi course, and the original version would have like the question mark symbols. You don't know who's gonna come in first until you know after you cross the line. After you cross the finish line on your third lap, and then the question mark would show the faces of whoever crossed, which was pretty unique. So this is my other course that I would choose a lot. Go through here. Oh, I didn't realize there was a block there. Then you gotta take a left. There you go. You're back on track. So that's my my other path that I would take a lot of. Wow, slip right into the banana. Oh, here's how it looks when it falls down. Poop. Ooh, gotta pump that that A button. Tap, I guess. So right now, I think, let me see and check. Oh. Oh gosh, right here. I don't know who is who. Oh, actually, you can kind of tell on this map here. So I'm somewhere in the middle, like 5th place or something like that. So let's get past Bowser. And there's probably like 3 other racers before me. Should have hit that. Yoshi. You can also take this path or the one on the left. Do another left. There's one other person. Actually, I think I'm in first now. I think Peach is right behind me. If I don't take this one, I think Peach is gonna get it. So I gotta be careful not to fall off here. They made the road even wider in the remakes, and there's no longer a big egg that rotates like that. Only in the original that would have the large egg. Yeah. In 8 and 8 Deluxe, they sort of gimped it a bit. And then you see who's in first and stuff like that. They don't have the question marks anymore, so it's not much of a surprise. So, I don't know. They sort of gimped some of the remakes. That's why I don't really enjoy the remakes all that much. Like, I always vouch for new courses when it comes to, like, you know, each new Mario Kart track or entry. But whenever they do remakes, sometimes it's like a little off. Oh. Oh, look how this called this one. Hudure Lake. In the American one, they call it Ghost Valley, I think, or something like that. But this course has a totally different name for the Japanese version. Alright. Oh. The Cheep Cheep there was like, it's like almost completely red. I don't remember if there was any differences with that Cheep Cheep though. Welcome sign at the top. I used to take a little small shortcut on the left there. If you can gain enough speed, you can jump across, but you gotta be careful. Jump at the right spot so you can skip over it. Oh my gosh, I don't know why I'm pressing break again. I'm so used to like modern Mario Kart where you press that, you move your thumb. I'm trying to wiggle it right now to indicate where I'm supposed to press it. To press the button that's on the left. Oh my gosh, wasn't there supposed to be like a white spot underneath that Cheep Cheep? It may have been a different pattern for the American version, but I'm not sure now. I thought there was like a white spot where the belly would be. Okay, for this here you can go like that. So that's the small cut that you can do. We gotta have enough speed to do it. Oh, for some reason I'm able to cut it on the 50cc. It's a little easier on the 100cc, but I just lucked out right there. Sometimes you just luck out, you know. Oh wow! Jumped over that crack. Peach. Oh man. Oh, I wanted to shoot that back. Oh wow, that is blocked off my own shell. Wow, Toad sounds a little bit different here. Yeah, we got the bats. Yahoo! I wonder if she still has her bingo sound in this. I think Toad also had a bingo sound in the American version. I don't remember. Oh wow, that's a different. I mean, he does say "I'm the best" in the American one too, but this one is a different line. I mean, same text, but said in a different way, a different tone. Like he sounds more excited in the American version, whereas this one is like a little toned down, I think, for Toad's voice. Ding ding. Peach is using your get lady. Interesting. The "here we go" sound was a little bit different. It should have been like "here we go," you know. The American one is like, "Here we go." This one, "Here we go." Yeah, Rainbow Road, known for the big jump on the left. Me and I think me and Big tried to go for it when we were racing. We tried to perform that big jump, couldn't make it, I think, on that first try. Oh man, just avoid that one. Eat banana. So the thing I love about the original 64 version of Rainbow Road is that you have the glowing affix on the side there. You don't have that. I think they try to do like constellations or something like that, or fireworks. Yeah, I think it was fireworks that would display the image of the characters. But it's nothing like the neon signs. You look at that. You got DK, you got Yoshi, you got Toad. You get some of the mushroom items and stuff. The star. This Bowser right there. So look at that. That's a classic Bowser right there with the fancy looking hair. But you don't get that in the remake. In the music too. Yeah, that's Toad. Oh, this is Wario. Look at how colorful that is, you know? I mean, it's nice to have the fireworks and stuff too, like they sort of like integrate it into the real world, but it's nothing like the 64, the design of the 64 version. Look at how colorful that is. Look at this purple and pink hair, man. How often do you see Bowser with like neon pink, neon purple hair? Like the fireworks is a great idea, and I feel like they could have used it on an original course, like original Rainbow Road course, but you know, it is what it is. Then they added like a train, so it's like a lot different from how the 64 Rainbow Road used to be. Because there's no train in this. There's a Rainbow Rings, you know, that you gotta loop your way through. And then the big star, and then the chain chomp, the large chain chomp that would be on the track. And that's about it. Just keep it simple, you know, and just a very long course that you're gonna have to drive all the way through. And here, from this angle, you can see the big giant star. Oh, I forgot about the thing. I pressed the Z button instead. Oh my gosh, it crashed and everything. Yeah, just destroy everything. Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. The remake was just like they were trying to mesh so many ideas into one, and then they shortened it with one lap. Where they could have just designed a brand new Rainbow Road altogether, and maybe make it like similar to the 64, but don't call it 64, you know. Don't call it 64 when it's not. When it's only like 20%. You either go all in or you don't, you know. Wow, that's like right on the edge there. Thought it'd be able to avoid. Alright, we seem to catch up. Oh, Peach over here. Oh, comes again. I think Peach got chomped. Oh, here, it's time to use. Oh my gosh, this is scary. There we go, another chance. Wow, and 50cc is still pretty rough. But then it's been an age since I played this. Oh wow. You see what I mean about the extended course? You still got one more lap to go. Whereas if you play the remake on 8 and 8 Deluxe, like this course would have been over like when I was on the second lap, you know? Would have been over already. But this is the beauty of how the 64 Rainbow Road is that you have this much time to enjoy it. It was just known for that, you know. It's just known to be the Rainbow Road because of how long it is. But it wouldn't make sense for like an online course though, which is why they had to reduce it. Understandable, but I don't know. Wouldn't be Rainbow Road without the length. At least for the 64 version. Get a big boo there. You can enjoy the neon sign. Oh my gosh, yeah, I want to be safe on that one. Man, I made a remix of the theme song for this. I never had a chance to finish it or put it out, but I've only shared like clips of it with a friend. It was the Rainbow Road theme for 64, and also the victory lap when you reach the credits after you finish the game. You would hear that victory lap. It's on the soundtrack, but those are the two tracks that I enjoy the most out of the 64 soundtrack. Two top favorites. See, when you have like a multiplayer session and like you're both at the just before the finish line, and you're both like swerving, waiting for who's gonna make the first mistake, you know. You either have the right items to shoot or try to get the other player, but it's just that intense feeling when you're both swerving around and making the correct turn. But if you're both good players, you would go in order, reaching the finish line in order of that. So there's not much you can do to realign that. But yeah, classic Rainbow Road. But I feel like this one would pave the way for future Mario Karts that releases after. So from GameCube, or from 64 and then into the GameCube, with Double Dash, you have the similar style Rainbow Road course in Double Dash, and it would have like a way to shoot upward. There's like an elevator sort of thing. We can shoot upward, and then on the Wii one would have. It would be based on. It has elements from Super Mario Galaxy, which makes sense because, you know, Super Mario Galaxy, it's in space. So paired up with Rainbow Road for Mario Kart Wii, you get that similar boost that was on the GameCube, but in a vertical, not vertical, but it's like a diagonal. We can just warp. It seems like you're warping in Super Mario Galaxy, where you shake the Wii remote and Mario goes into that star warp and warps to the next destination. So there's like references like that. And I know there's a few people out there that did not enjoy the Wii version, but you know, I think if you were around that era and you played a lot of, you know, Super Mario Galaxy and then onwards to Mario Kart Wii, you would see some of the references that they're trying to make with that iteration of Rainbow Road. But you know, to each their own. The star bits, that star warp, you know, that's all like Mario Galaxy, and also the music too, like references to Mario Galaxy music. But yeah, you gotta love Super Mario Galaxy to appreciate that course, that version of Rainbow Road. And then in turn, that would pave the way for the 3DS version of Rainbow Road, which would also have the holes. And then with those holes, instead of just falling onto the ground and into space, you fall onto the moon when you fall into the hole. Like there's a spot you can land on. So it's a little more friendly in that aspect, where Lakitu doesn't have to save you. You know, you fall off, but you fall off on the moon. So it's a little more friendly on that one. Toad. Alright. I think that's that must be. We could do time trial, but I'm not sure there's much else to show. I could probably do 100cc next. It'll probably be a little bit tougher though. Alright. We could probably try Luigi. Oh my gosh, Luigi has like a higher pitch in this. Yeah, let's go Luigi, and we'll go through the courses again. Oh my gosh, the trees look so off. They look so shiny. It's like they're green marshmallows. Green shiny marshmallows. Wait, so did they recolor? Oh, that's what it was. I think they recolored the Luigi sign in this course. Cause I think it was meant to look like the Marlboro sign. I was trying to think of what real life logos they were trying to imitate. But yeah, that Luigi sign right there is supposed to be like red and white. And then there's the blue 64 there on the left. Oh, I was trying to shoot it forward. Oh, I want to hit that block. Yeah, I think that Luigi sign there is supposed to be the Marlboro. Oh. Yeah, the Marlboro sign would be red text. Same kind of font, but red text. So I think what they did was they changed the font or something like that. I think. If not the Luigi one, I think it's either one of the signs would have it. Koopa Air. Oh my gosh. He's trying to avoid the bananas. Oh wow, Luigi's voice. He would have the he would sound more like a bingo. Ho 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 ho. He had like a little laugh at the end. But in this one it's just bingo. What? He has something else. He says something else in this one. When he finishes the line. Oh, I've already shot my last shell there. Okay, so maybe next time, if I have shells remaining, I'll try to save it to demonstrate the, afterwards. Yeah, so the text for this one is Momo Farm instead of Moo Farm. Yep, Mario Star and Luigi San again. I feel like the pattern for that bridge is a little bit different. I don't recall. That barn looks a little bit different there, a little more brighter for some reason. Yeah, thinking back at that Castlevania 64 though, I also have a guide for that. I'll have to find it. But I remember there was one instance in that game where you're in the maze and there's like monsters in that maze. You gotta make your way out of it. But there's a character named Rose, I think, and you gotta, and she would guide, not really guide you, but like you gotta find that character, get through the maze and find her. But there would be dogs, kind of like Resident Evil dogs, that would chase after you in the maze. And yeah, it's just like one of the memorable parts of that game for me, other than the big giant skeleton that you face at the beginning. But yeah, I remember how that game had terrible controls. It's just like tough to maneuver through that game. Oh yeah, so we have shells here. Watch. Once the camera goes back. Right there. So I'm shooting the shells. Right there. See? Like they don't do that anymore in the newer games. Anything after 64, they don't allow you to do that anymore. So that was pretty fun to see. Like I noticed that, you know, way back in the day, and yeah, they took it out. Oh, get some mushrooms. I can actually show the, I can reach it now. No! Oh my gosh, I missed it. Right off by the corner. Alright, hopefully I can get another set of mushrooms. You can also use a star. Also need to use this mushroom to get the boost shell. Oh, there we go. You're guaranteed to get a spiny shell. That. There you go. Oh yeah, I think if you set the if you set it like this, you can see the characters spin out, or the icons for the characters would spin out. Look how Yoshi's like, over there you can see him spin out, Yoshi. Alright, so to better align myself, I just go on the side. Oh, I remember getting oh my gosh. Yeah, I might have to wait for the next one. I'll use another shell. You gotta watch out for this part too. You can crash into the trees easily. Also shortcut through here. mushrooms and catch up to these guys. There we go, another set of shrooms. So far, no golden mushrooms for some reason. I think you either have to be like 5 after, 5 or below to maybe get the golden mushroom. Oh, there we go. We got it. Waterfall looks great. That's a little shortcut right there. And then you just go past here. Bingo! What did he say? I can't tell what he said there. It almost sounds like he's saying, Luigi's the fool! Oh man. I'll have to listen to him next time. Again. Kara Desert. Train. Everybody stop. Oh. Oh my gosh, I saw that too. I saw them. Oh. There's a different dialogue there too. It does sound like he's saying Mamma Mia, but it's like a different sounding Mamma Mia than what we used to in the American version. Oh, I feel like I should have crushed the those other characters. Those guys are gone. Yep, shoot the spiny shell. God, Luigi's laugh is a bit definitely different from the American one. The American Luigi would have it's like a lower tone. He'll have like oh, you know. Bingo! Oh, you know, like that. I think Mario has a similar voice too. Like he has a similar phrase. But you never hear him cackle though. He cackles in this one. He has that little cackle at the end. Yeah, Luigi's a good one. Oh my gosh, green shell shot. Yep, shoot a shell. Oh, interesting. I thought Yoshi had a shell behind him. I guess he does have a shell. Oh, there you go. There's a golden. Here we go. Oh my gosh, how did Bowser catch up already? Look at him! How did Koopa catch up to me? I had a gold mushroom. How in the world did that happen? Like he just like, maybe he drafted, but we didn't see the draft effect behind him. Oh, that was so weird. He must have also had mushrooms or something. See if I missed out any messages here. Oh, you went over to the YouTube side? Do I like Mario Party Advance? I do have Mario Party Advance. It's a very different Mario Party. I'll say that. It's as if they're trying to go for, I don't know, they're trying a different idea for the Mario Party Advance one. I do have the cartridge for that, and I also have it on digital for the Wii U, I think. I think I have it on Wii U, but I haven't featured yet. I did feature Mario Party DS um, story mode on that one. What? There's that quote again. I don't know what he said there. It almost sounds like he's saying Luigi is a fool. Oh man. Alright. Let's continue on. We'll try some of the other characters just to see. Just to see the differences. Okay, so far we played as Mario, Yoshi, Wario, Toad. We just finished Luigi. We could probably go as Peach, but I feel once we get to the other cups, selecting Donkey Kong and Koopa, Bowser Koopa would be difficult on the special cup and stuff. But get ready. We'll see how it goes. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Oh, that's different right there. Here we go. Gonna have to face against Donkey Kong and Bowser here. Koopa. Yeah, there you go. See, that's one way to avoid that. Get the draft. Oh, watch out for the banana. Oh, swerving away from the wheels. Peach has a little bit of she's got different physics. Oh, slightly different controls than some of the other characters. A little bit delayed on the turns. And she has like a bit more animation on the turns. Donkey Kong. Man, I do not remember the bus being that tall though. If there was a bus at all in the American version. There probably was, but I don't know. Just don't recall that bus. Like a school bus. Oh! Gosh, I almost hit myself. Also, if you're a small character like Toad, and then even if you try to mushroom into a large character, like a heavyweight like Donkey Kong or Bowser, you'll spin out. Because of the impact, I guess. Donkey Kong. I think once you're medium weight, like you just dink off of them. You get like a little dink. I used to try to. Man, I was more of a sharper racer back in the day. Like I was better at controlling the character. And especially using Yoshi or Mario or Toad, you get sharper turns. I'm just so used to the controller back then, or how the game controls, that I can just cut my way through, no matter what vehicle it is. Like I can just cut through it there on the right side, and get past that truck, get ahead, you know. It's I don't know. It's been an age. So unless I get myself back used to these controllers again, I can probably form that, but... What? I think she has the same line as the American one, but it's like a different voice. Yep, still in pink. Yeah, there's that little dink. Ba-da-ba-bum. You can't, you press the jump on it, doesn't jump. I think the jump is like the same as the A button. Love coming back to this winter course here. Here, have a banana. I set it off with Yoshi instead. Let's go this way. There's another path here you can take. If you take any path, if you go for more right side, you get stuck in the snow, and then Lakitu will have to bring you back. So you gotta be careful not to. There's like a certain point where I take where I gotta get back to that part to show where there's a pointy part of that hill, and if you make it so that you can imagine like a line going through that point, like vertically, just go to the left of that point, and you'll be safe. So let me try this again. So like there's a point on top of this hill here. There's a point on the right side. Just keep the point on your right, and then you're good. But if you go anywhere past that, towards the right, you'll get stuck in the snow. There's one up here too. Yeah, like so. That's how it looks like when you're stuck in the snow. Ooh. Ooh. Alright. Let's get back to playing properly here. Oh, went up the hill. Here we go. Oh. Of course. Banana. Oh. Going way off course now. Too powerful. I'm not sure I can make it. Toad. Yeah, it's better off that I test all the things on the first 2 laps, whereas the last lap, that's when I gotta speed through it. But as long as we have enough points. Oh my gosh, yeah. Speed up too fast, and you're a lighter character, you can't make it past the large characters. I love how Luigi, Mario, and Wario is like lined up there. Red, green, yellow. Oh, and they took off the bars, so you can easily fall off here if you swerve too much. I remember falling off that part. But there would be a big shortcut. I think I just passed the part where I can do the shortcut. But it takes like I think it takes like a mushroom to perform it right. Oh. I also used to try it right there too. I think that was the spot that you gotta do the shortcut. Going up that hill, and then you mushroom your way, and then you what happens is that you bounce off really high and then like into some of the mountain here, and then you make it pass, or you make it towards the line, and then you pass the line. Like you make it back to this part or something, like a big air jump or something like that. Or you make it up far enough to land on the course, and then either Lakitu would pick you back up and put you back on course, which would cut some time without having to go around the the roundabout where the rocks would fall. So you would avoid this part here, which is pretty neat. And it has to be it has to be either 100cc or 150cc. Let's catch up here. Oh, bananas! What? I'm getting stuck. Ow, fourth again. Oh my gosh, we're stuck with Wario. Took a banana. Here's to see how fast it would go in 150cc. At least for this game. Yeah, missing the boosts. Let's see what time I would have to press it. This is slightly different from the 8 and 8 Deluxe, but with the I think it was like similar to the Wii. The GameCube was like the most odd one of the bunch. Like it wasn't like the other Mario Karts when it comes to the start boosts. Oh my gosh! Oh, she had a different line there. Wario, stealing my item, man. Oh my gosh. Nice draft in there. Oh, swerving. I think the E letter would, oh my gosh, would turn like orange if you're far enough. So the V, white, and then the yellow, and the orange. Orange is the next level, I think. Oh my gosh, come on. There you go, I'll take second. Man, Yoshi coming in close over there. I'm just reading some messages now. Despite being pretty good at 1080, you have yet to play any Cool Butters. Oh, Cool Butters is in hindsight, it's a much more fun version of 1080. Even though Cool Butters came out before 1080, but that's probably why I enjoyed Cool Butters more, because anything else that came afterward that is a snowboarding game would just be a copycat. So, I forget when Snowboard Kids came out. But Snowboard Kids was like, I want to say roughly just after 1080. I want to say, I don't know, somewhere around 1080, because there was part 1 and part 2, which is kind of confusing when you think about it, or trying to determine which one came first. But for sure, there was nothing like Cool Butters when it comes to like a 3D snowboarding game. And there were 2 entries, at least 2 of them, that was on PlayStation 1. But that series is a fun series. It's just a shame that they never came out with it anymore after that. I think the only thing that's similar to it, in terms of like the rules of the game, would be the SXX series. The SSX series, which is all focused on tricks as you're going off the ramps, and then collecting the points after you reach the finish line. So same concept as Cool Butters. Definitely worth checking out if you ever get a chance. Congratulations! Yeah, the wave race one. Yeah, the same Smash copy since year 3, right? The year, yeah. Yeah, I would go over my neighbor's house and would just a different neighbor, another neighbor that lived on the other side of the street. But we would play a whole lot of cruising, Mario Kart, Smash Brothers. Yeah, what else? It's a lot of like multiplayer. when it came to that. I was, but we would go over and we'd play a whole lot of Nintendo 64 stuff. Like both of the cruising games, Cruisin' USA, and then Cruisin' World. Yeah. Oh my gosh, Peach's Japanese voice is a whole lot different. Like you can barely make out what the second part of the line is being said. Which is weird. Speaking of weird, how come the stream over on Trovo is not going in? Is Trovo going? Let me see. I wonder why we get like odd hours of streaming time for Trovo. Like it cuts out for some reason. Refresh the page here real quick. Come on, Trovo. Huh. For some reason, it's not, Man, Trovo is so weird. Alright, anyway. I think while we load up the next game here. With the next character in course. Go with Donkey Kong.
Okay.
Okay.
Select map.
Alright, let's see if it loads here. If it loads, if it doesn't load, I might have to restart that Trovo. Yeah, that's so weird. It doesn't go live on Trovo for some reason. I don't know if Trovo has any issues. It could be a connection thing. Wow, that's so weird. Alright, let me restart that. Could look like it must have completely stopped on Trovo. Alright, let's go Star Cup.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I just realized I have the Santa hat on. Do it. Boom. Alright, let's just go right there. Man, Donkey Kong has a really slow acceleration. He's got that acceleration. I feel like the heavy characters always have like a slow acceleration, but they have like top speed. Like if you remain untouched, you have like top speed. Yeah, it's the Z button to use the projectiles and items. Yeah, for some reason Trovo is not working correctly. I'll have to look at the archive for that. Oh wow, just got stuck by the wall. Boing. And also, as a heavy character, you can knock into other players and have them spin out. Oh, there's the orange E. Boing! And we can do the boing at the end. No! Wow. You have enough impact to flip off that wall. Here, let me try to form a shortcut here. Lost that banana. Nope. Bit of chaos. Big ramp there. Now, they try to create, not recreate, but like to create a new course that's similar and reminiscent of Mario Stadium 64 with Waluigi Stadium for the GameCube. And then that one got ported over to Mario Kart Wii, which looked the same as it did on the GameCube. And then further got ported over to 8 Deluxe, which has some updated look to it. Still has a sunset, but I think they changed the sky color for the 8 Deluxe version. And then they removed the sun in the background, which is a shame. Some of the objects in the course, the chaotic part of the course, with the piranha plant pipes popping out and stuff. That part has changed up each iteration. But yeah, that's like the one course that's like reminiscent of this stadium here, Mario Stadium. But there's just nothing like Mario Stadium as it once was. There's Mario Coliseum that was on the GameCube. That was like sort of like the sequel to this when it came out, and that's a pretty wild one. You go around and around, which is pretty fun. And the way the course is designed is like it's overall pretty fun. It's its own course though. That's why they give it a different name, Mario Kart Coliseum. But it's got that same sort of wild, big, wide course. There's a portion that you can fall off though. That part is not as wide as the other areas. Gotta play it careful because this is 100cc. Gotta keep things in check while I can. There we go. Crash him out. Man, I don't know what's happening with Trovo right now. Like, do I not have enough upload or something? If I knew that was an issue, I probably would have looked at it a little sooner. Wait, how did... Oh my gosh, I pressed the brake. I pressed the brake. Thinking that I can look back, but no. I'm so used to the later Mario Karts. Looking back. It's such a neat feature. I'm not sure what the L button would do. And I don't know if I can actually control with the D-pad. Let's see. Nope, can't control it with the D-pad. There you go, into the water. Might as well get that over with now. Oh yeah, oh my gosh, I remember those sounds. The sounds of the penguins. Dun, 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 dun. Go back here. Oh. The penguins. Oh yeah, so earlier today I connected my old hard drive from way back when. Just so I can find some old music projects from like 2000, and I found like a whole mess of stuff. It's like open up a time capsule. So it's an old hard drive from my old computer from like 1999 onward. So it's like a little over 2 decades old hard drive, and I found a whole bunch of old music and graphics that I worked on for school and stuff. And yeah, I was looking for an old music file that I did, a remix of One Missed Call, a Japanese horror film by Takashi Miike. And I actually found that file, and I want to put out an updated version of it, or more of a remaster. I just want to see if I can adjust the frequencies for some of the audio tracks. But yeah, I did like a hard trance version of the theme from One Missed Call. I did like 2 different versions. There was a 2006 version initially, and then they came out with a remake of the film for 2008. So it's the 2008 remix, which I just added the American ringtone surrounding the main theme song. I kept the theme song as the original, but I made that 2006 one back when the second film was out, and just after watching the second film. Let's try to speak through here. And then in time for the American one, I had the 2008 edited version. But yeah, tighten up the snares for that, snare sounds, and kind of want to put it out again for the 25th anniversary, or how long it's been. 25th? Yeah, 25th. 25 years since I made that. And even longer if you count the 2006. Holy moly, man. We're getting old. We're getting old. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Oh, Diddy Kong Racing. Diddy Kong Racing. I have the DS one. I know that one is within reach, or sort of. I gotta look back and check. Yeah, that was a great one. I never owned my own copy with the N64. I would borrow it from a relative, or play it at a relative's house. Or, you know, a friend would have it if I go over their house and stuff. But I never owned my own version of it. I was pretty satisfied with Mario Kart. But up until they put out a re-release for the DS, I had the DS version. And the DS version, slight differences. They swapped the characters out. A couple of characters, I think. And then you would have the online. You would have the online multiplayer, and also custom courses. You can design your custom course, and then yeah, it was an enhanced version of Diddy Kong Racing. Diddy Kong Racing DS. This was the name of it. Oh, to the wall. Yeah, that's what happened. Oh yeah, I kind of want to check out the castle. The flags, I can see the flags. Probably should not do this, but yeah, there's the castle. Almost a similar setup as Hyrule Castle, but very much like the one that's in Super Mario 64. Except you can go in the water and swim around. And then in Zelda Ocarina of Time, yeah, it's got like a similar setup. Oh, I don't know if I can catch up here. Got a similar setup, but then like some of the hill would be elevated. Oh, some of the shell there. If I can get up to like 4th place, I'll be fine. Here we go. Here's our chance. Oh, that's like a similar sound as the it's like something in Zelda Ocarina of Time that might have the same sound. Like when something bounces off your shield or something like that, we have that sound. We got a star. There you go. I'll take 3rd. You have a fighting N64 game with 2 polygons guys on the cover. Trying to think. 2 polygon guys. I think of Virtual Fighter, but it's not. I don't think Virtual Fighter was ever on the N64, because Sega was still like up and at 'em. Like Sega would have the Saturn. Yeah, that's during like the Saturn era. I enjoyed the Saturn. on Saturn, we never own our own. I had the chance of borrowing it from a friend while they were enjoying like PlayStation at that time, but that they had like a whole bunch of consoles and stuff, so they would let me borrow their Saturn and a couple of games. So there was Guardian Heroes and Virtual Fighter Kids. And I love that Virtual Fighter Kids. And to this day, I don't think they ever put that out on like digital anywhere. It was only ever on physical. Da-da. Oh my gosh, come on, let's go. In relation to 3D fighters, I saw the Bandai Namco was like showing off their Tekken 8. The new Tekken 8. That the demo is up for it. Oh, speaking of demos, the demo for Another Code is up for the Switch. I may want to try that out someday. So Another Code is the mystery adventure game. It's coming out for Switch. It's been ported over remade from the ground up, I think. Bundled together parts 1 and 2. Originally a DS game, and then the sequel that never came out in the US was on the Wii. So they put parts 1 and 2 together as Another Code collection or something like that, or completion, or recollection. Yeah, recollection. Because it's in theme with, you know, how the character is trying to remember how, or trying to solve and figure out how, you know, her parents. She goes to look for her father in the first game. Then in the second game is learning about her mother, the whereabouts of her mother, which is a pretty sad story. Definitely worth playing for sure. I'm sure folks that would dive into that game for the first time enjoy it. Character name is Ash. And yeah, she goes to find her parents. She's like separated from her parents. Oh my gosh, look at the thwomp. Wow, that's a big close-up of that. Lovely. Lovely close-up. Great angle too. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Yeah, so that game comes out in January, like mid-January, I would say. And you can check out the demo. You can play the demo now and then, or you know, close to a release, or when you're about to get the game. And then the save, the progress would be transferable to the full game, which is neat. It's kind of like playing the Fatal Frame demo in on the Wii U, and then you get to purchase the full game and carry the save over. Alright, I think we do Bowser next. Koopa. King Koopa. So I was more used to calling him Koopa back in the day. Up until like GameCube era, they started calling him Bowser. Or I guess they call him Bowser a little beforehand, but even back then, like, I still called him Koopa back then, but then now we've gone on longer than that, where, you know, there's been decades of him being called Bowser that we now resort to using Bowser as his name. And now there's like a president at Nintendo America named Doug Bowser. His last name is actually Bowser, which is great. Congratulations! Oh my gosh, that is the same wave race sound. Alright, let's go Bowser. Koopa. I think after this one we'll probably do maybe 150 for like a, I don't know, at least a cup. Because we've gone through each of the character, I think after that. Bowser's the last one here. And not sure there's anything that we would unlock. I think unless we do 150cc. 150cc, and then through each of the cups, and then special cup, we will unlock the start screen. And I don't know if the Japanese version would have a different art or background art. It's probably, I assume that's just the same as the American one. Same graphic. Yeah, it's a shame I can't do the Trovo right now. Yeah, I have no idea why the Trovo just disconnected us from the stream. I hope that Trovo does their year in review recap soon, because I want to check the hours on that. I haven't got to look back at the archive videos or the VODs for Trovo's end. So who knows like how many times they've done the disconnects. Sometimes the hours will be a lot off compared to what we've done on Twitch and YouTube side. Hey there, Oreo, welcome back. Oh my gosh, I took the long end. Oh yeah, I forgot that in this original version of DK Jungle, you can do the shortcut thing, where they sort of gimped it in the Wii version. And again, this was another course that they brought over to the Wii. So a lot of the iconic courses that was on 64 had made it over to the Wii as a retro track. Haha, Yoshi. There we go. Nice little shortcut. Sort of admiring the trees in the background, the sky. It's got that Donkey Kong Country sort of design for the trees. Oh yeah, just when you go off a ramp, I think, especially that ramp, you can cut yourself over to the left side, so you can get an advantage. Also, you go on the grass, the rocks would come flying at you. And that's something that they removed in the Wii version, going forward. But then you would lose your items. Watch. Yeah, if it hits in the right spot, you lose your items. Oh man, I want to shoot that back, but you can't. There's a shortcut here. Oh, I didn't realize that was the last map. Oh yeah, demonstrate the shell thing. Let's get closer. Watch. Oh no, it got hit already. So once the item gets hit, you can't use it anymore. I was about to shoot it when you're off in the air there, but there we go. Of course, Bowser would still sound the same. Alright, let's go take our regular path. I could check out that other path on the left there just now, but I feel like this path is the more viable path to take. And a safer route. Everyone here. Oh man, playing as Koopa is oh. His controls are pretty okay. Here, we can go through here. Donkey Kong in the lead, I see. Want to get back on track. You're not cheating? What do you mean by that? Context, context. I like how the mushroom designs look a little bit different than how the mushrooms would regularly look in later Mario games. Oh, oof. Man, we're about to get crushed by that egg too. Got a gold mushroom, we can probably use this again. Oh my gosh, I didn't realize Mario was in the lead there. He must have had like a ghost boo or something. This would be the spot to use it. Jumping out. Yeah, stick to this path here. This path is like a safe path. Just gotta watch out for the urchins here. I don't know what they're called. They look like porcupines, I guess. Yeah, porcupines, not urchins. They got a face and they walk around. Alright. Oh, don't crush me! Yeah, we're more likely to get crushed by the egg in this game. Because in the later version, I forget which iteration that had it. But in the later version, I think it was 8 and 8 Deluxe. The egg is a little smaller, you know? And it doesn't go off to the edge far enough to touch you, but yeah, it's a little more safe in that one. And it's usually farther away and slower moving than in the original Yoshi Valley. Playing as Cube Mario. Cube Mario? Which game? Oh, GameCube. Okay, I read that wrong. Playing Double Dash. Nice. You unlock any characters and cards in that? It's been a while since I featured Double Dash. I think we did Double Dash, I want to say, earlier in the year? But it's been a while. We started doing like GameCube stuff, I think, back in May. Oh, wow, I fell off. Can't think of what to do there. Yeah, I got my old save file, I got the, got my GameCube. Got the Platinum Edition GameCube. Oh my gosh, I see Wario. Wario, I see you. Oh, these guys are... Wow, these guys are already ahead here. Oh, I missed. You know, when Wario says that line, it's not though I missed. It's actually a German phrase that he says, but it's similar to it's a similar expression to what folks would think that he says, but it's actually a German phrase. There's an old comic series that they publish in Germany where Wario is like, they show more of Wario's character in that German comic. And I know this because I was a big Wario fan back in the day. I was big into Wario. Everything Wario related, especially the WarioWare series and Wario Land. Oh, Wario Land and Wario World, which is a GameCube title. And they haven't put out a new Wario Land for a while. I wish they would get back to doing that. Or even Wario World. I want to have like a new 3D Wario World game. Like, they put out like a new Yoshi platformer, but we need a new Wario World game. I know they put out like Smooth Moves or WarioWare Move It, but that's WarioWare, you know? Like, we could sure use a new Wario platformer. And he's not even playable in Super Mario Bros. Wonder, so I don't know. Could sure use another Wario platformer in general. Donkey Kong! Can he keep up? And this one you can play as Donkey Kong Arcade Archive version. Ooh. Is that on the 3DS? You got the arcade version on 3DS? I think that's where I have my copy. I'm not sure if I still have that on my 3DS. I may have to re-download it. But then you can only, I think they said they closed down the eShop already. I think you can still access the eShop. You can still re-download your software on a 3DS and the Wii U. Because they shut down the eShop earlier this year. No, there's Peach. Peach, Luigi. Oh. Oh my gosh. Took out Luigi and then Mario appears out of the ghost mode. Yeah, take that. All I had to do was just pop the shell out from behind. Oh, on a Nintendo Switch, okay. I didn't realize there was a Donkey Kong on a... Oh, right, so they do like separate releases, right? Because I remember seeing like a Punch-Out one, which is based on the arcade Punch-Out. Different developer though, I think I'm blanking out on the name of the developer. But they've been putting out like arcade versions of different games, like Punch-Out. I guess Donkey Kong is probably one of them. I don't know if they have the Mario Brothers arcade version. Like the non-Super Mario Brothers, the 1983 or something, whichever year it was. I remember playing that for the first time as part of the, I think the All-Stars cartridge, which I still have. It was a hand-me-down cartridge from my my uncle. Just right behind me. And Donkey Kong here. Not only Donkey Kong, but Yoshi's in the lead. Alright, gotta be careful on this part, because if you go off to the side, you can actually fall off the course. And the character would just like hover for a moment, and you can actually fall off the course, which is pretty scary. Somehow just like slipped through the bananas there, and the chain shop. Yeah, you can't shoot the shells back in this, but you could. Man, I'm going so fast. I'm like speeding up past the shell I just shot. There you go. Slip up behind Yoshi. I love how the character sprites look in this, and they're 2D sprites too. They're just animated 2D sprites, and they look a little bit like claymation models that they're using with Bowser there. Me on Bowser's side. Right, speed up here. We still got another lap to go. Oh my gosh. Ooh, that's Yoshi. Wow, Wario catching up too? Is Wario's aisle. There we go. You gotta make sure to not running in too close to the right side. You gotta give it enough room to shoot and land on the character. Alright. Send that shell out. Oh, I'll wait till a straightaway. Oh my gosh, please don't crash. Don't crash into me. It seems like Bowser is like the slowest one here. That's why everyone's like catching up. Come on. See, I need that shell too so I can shoot at Yoshi. One shot right here. Peaches, peaches, yeah, I know peaches. I love how the scene in the movie is like playing the piano, and then like you get the scenery of the stars in the background, and then you see an image of Peach, multiple Peaches even. I love that they portrayed Bowser that way in the movie. He's got like this this affection with Peach. Oh wow, that crash though. That crash was so good. That was such a quick, slick attack. In and out. Oh boy. Speaking of in and out there, I just go in the chain chomp and back out of him. Oh my gosh, these bananas. I don't know who's throwing these bananas down. Look at that. Yeah, hopefully someday I'll get to booting my N64 system back up so I can actually play Castlevania. Unless Nintendo puts up Castlevania for the N64 app, both parts 1 and 2. I never played part 2. I've only played that first Castlevania 64. But yeah, there was a second game. There's a second Castlevania game that was on the N64. And yeah. It's the first of the 3D Castlevanias when when we were stepping into the 3D area or 3D era of video games. Prior to that, it was we were playing on the NES and Super Nintendo, and then the Super Castlevania on the Super Nintendo was like probably one of the best entries with the scrolling background, Mode 7. But yeah, it's been a while since I've played any of those games. Last one for me, I think, was Order of Ecclesia on the DS. It had online play, co-op, which is great. Probably one of my favorite of the Castlevanias is that Order of Ecclesia. There's a female protagonist in that one. Oh, speaking of Castlevania, oh my gosh, there was they put out the Game Boy Color Castlevania that was on the Game Boy Color app for the Switch, and I still have yet to get back to it. I know it's a short game too, but I'm like somewhere halfway through and just didn't finish it for Halloween. We played it back in October when it came out, and I just never got back to it. And I feel like I should. Koopa looking so happy there. Alright, we probably have time for maybe one more cup. So I'll probably do like a 150cc. The family brought flam. Dad's in the flam stick. I'm not sure what that means. Mario Grand Prix. All right. Let's see. I'll probably go back to Yoshi. Good old Yoshi. All right. Which cup should I do? There's only these 4 cups. I feel like I should just go back to Kinoko. I do love the Koopa Beach. Oh, fantastic! Okay. Oh wow, look how speedy Yoshi is. Like, the sound for Yoshi, you can hear the engine like just revving up and like he's ready to go. Yeah, it's good to come back to Yoshi. You definitely need it for 150cc because everyone is like all sped up. They would have the rubber band effect, I think. Classic 2D art of Luigi on the sign. large Luigi hat on the crowd there. The crowd seating bench. Oh, on the balloon too. Nice. Ah, take that banana. I remember trying to do a shortcut like at the middle of the course, where if you look at the map, you would see how close the course would get, like towards the center. Like, I would try to get like a like golden mushroom or something, or triple mushroom to go off that way and try to jump over the wall, just because maybe there's a chance to perform a shortcut. And I was just like doing it on my own. There was no article or anything that would cover that kind of shortcut, but just using our common sense and what we know of these Mario Kart courses, and trying to make what could be possible to perform this shortcut to see what would be possible or not. And I just never got it. So I don't think it's a shortcut that could be done, but it seemed like it would be. That is if they add like a hill or something, or maybe you can glitch through the wall somehow, like how some of the other courses would have like a spot that you can glitch through and then come back to the other end of the course. Like, that would be cool. But yeah, I don't think there was ever one, unless it's been updated and maybe someone has figured it out for that course, Luigi Circuit. But back in the day when I tried it, it was not possible. Oh, Monty Moles. Yeah, so the differences between this one, I mentioned it from time to time, but Momo Farm, Momo Farm in this case, the Japanese version was spelling it with the H. Momo Farm. Momo Farm. And Moo Meadows is a different course, even though it takes place in a farm. Like, it's got cows and stuff, or the Moo as they call it in the Mario universe. Oh, but they don't have the Monty Moles in Moo Meadows. That is the Wii course. Mario Kart Wii is a different course than this one here. They're not the same. They just take place at a farm, and the course would be slightly different shaped. And they don't have a bridge like this. There's like, the building there, there's a bridge. Moo Meadows does not have that. And they certainly did not have the Monty Moles, as that would pop out of the ground like this. And here's an arch bridge that was not in Moo Meadows. Yeah, sometimes folks would confuse the two together and think that it's like a remake of this one, but it's not. It's a new course. Or else it would label the system that it's originally from, but it's an original Wii course with Moo Meadows. Whereas this one is N64 Moo Farm. Momo Farm. Mo. That's Homer again. I gotta have some Homer audio clips as an alert. I think that's another one to add to the list. It's the Mo. Mo. Oh, I just realized the ramps here have like a Twin Peaks sort of pattern. Oh. Couple of shortcuts in this one, or I guess maybe 3. Yeah, no. Yeah, maybe a couple, because the other one is more of like an alternate path. This one here is a shortcut here. You just speed up through here. That is if you have mushrooms, but probably not recommended if you go into the water. Okay, let me drop that. I feel like sometimes when you carry an item, it just feels like you're heavy, and you can just like loosen up the weight by letting it go. Whoa! Oh, here you go, we got mushrooms. No, banana! Ah, that banana. That banana made me steer away from the ramp. Here, let me go up here. Because we can't grab that item. Oh! Alright, let me save this mushroom for the shortcut. Last lap. Boink, boink, boom. I like how Yoshi just like bounces up when he came back. Safer way to do it. Let's go here. Give yourself some time. And in you go. There you go, that's how you do it. Sidesteppers! Hey, there we go. I think Yoshi in the American version would have more sound effects. He's like ba-ba-ba-ba-boom, ba-ba-bum. But this one is like, he has like less of a sound in this one. Boom, 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 boom. Kata Desert. Man. You know, maybe I can actually finish the rest of the cups. For the sake courses. My gosh, the Toad just like went a little forward. Same thing with Mario. No, Donkey Kong trying to bump me in. Alright. We finished this before 3 hours. Probably fit maybe one more. But I feel like I should just, I don't know, maybe I'll do like time trials instead. Just to demonstrate time trials difference. Toad. Ba 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 da ba ba. I jumped over to him. Going green. Yeah, that Luigi sign looks a little bit different than what I remember. Train has a 64 on it. Do, 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 do. Shell shot. Didn't have to shoot it at all. They just crashed into it. Oh my gosh! I thought I was gonna make it. It's almost like racing against a train in like Back to the Future 3 or something. Man, if I had a mushroom, I could just speed through that track without getting hit. Toad over here, man. How does he? Toad? I know he's fast, but like it's how he's catching up to me. Yoshi. I feel like I should put on the Yoshi hat. Get a new drawing board for your comic strip and comic books? Nice. Wow, 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 wow. Have you put any comics out at all, or are you still working on them, keep them in a folder? Oh my gosh, Mario over there, facing the opposite direction. So far, no drop frames, so that's good. Yeah, I don't know why the Trovo one is not. It's not operating.
Congratulations!
It's not letting me restart for Trovo, unfortunately. Awarded the Gold Cup. Alright, we got a few more minutes. Let's try time trial.
Time attack!
What's it say?
Time attack!
Oh, time attack. Ah. I usually just know it as a time trial, but time attack was another one that they would call it. Let's try this first option. Got what the first option says and the second option. I guess we'll figure it out.
Let's go!
Let's go with the Mario.
Select map!
Yeah, let's go for Sherbert. Or I forgot what this was called again. The other one's the Sherbert. This one's something else. Yeah, we'll do Sherbert and we'll do this one just to fill in the time. Especially because it's so wintry and in season. Oh, there you go. You can cut through here. I normally would just like mushroom through that hill. Oh. All of the snow guys there. Man, that just reminded me of something. I was supposed to go back to playing Mario Party again, the first Mario Party. No, I think it was Mario Party 3. Yeah. So they finally released Mario Party 3 on digital, and it landed on Switch like a few months ago, and I hadn't gone back to it. I still gotta get past that tutorial or story mode, I think. Somehow, even though I featured it back in May on the actual cartridge, before they put out the digital version, we got past that first stage easily, you know? And then when I played the Switch version, the Switch digital version, was like, oh my gosh, that's not to hit the snowman. We actually played through it twice and still couldn't get past that snow level, which is pretty odd. But yeah, I might have to give it another try next time I hop onto it. No idea when though, but yeah, maybe possibly next week or something, or maybe into the new year. I'll try to get back to Mario Kart 3. Hey there, Luke. Do I speedrun? Nah, I can't say I am. Can't say I do. I just love the series. I appreciate the series, and that's about it. I've got too many interests in other franchises: Zelda, Mario, Left 4 Dead series, Valve, Nintendo. We go in bigger brands: Monster Hunter, Capcom, Mortal Kombat. But I don't know, it's just so many other IPs that I grew up with, grew in love. Let's try a different course. I'm not sure which selection is this. I assume this is character, kart, I don't know what this is. Let's see what this is. This must be course, right? No. Just go back.
Time attack.
Yeah, it's been a while since I've featured this game on stream. Yeah, let's go back. Let's go back to Mario.
Select map.
Have I played Super Mario Land 1? Yeah, I played on the actual Game Boy back in the day. I don't have it on digital. Do you know if they have it on the Switch? This is actually the Switch version, by the way. Yeah, we played on Switch. Just demonstrating how the Japanese version of Mario Kart 64 is like. Alright, let's do one more course. It'll be Sherbert. Star Cup. Super Mario Land's a great one. Wart, gotta have Wart. I don't think they ever brought Wart back. I think there was like references to Wart in one of the Mario Luigi games, the RPG Mario Luigi. And I think that's the last we ever heard of him. Either that or Super Mario, Super Paper Mario. But even that one I haven't played for a long time. A little over a decade. I do have it still. But yeah, I can tell maybe go back to replaying some of those games again on the Wii. I just gotta transfer my save file over from the Wii and plug it into the Wii U. So you just resume it or start a new file. We've been doing that for a few games, like Zack and Wiki on the Wii. We've been doing that for, you know, last couple of years. And I think the next title for me, I think, to go back to in terms of the Wii library is Silent Hill Shattered Memories. That's a title that I do plan to maybe play for next year because it would reach its 10-year. How long it's been? So it came out 2009. So 2009. Oh, I can't do quick math right now. It would be like 15 years or something. Wait, 2000? Yeah, it would be like 15 years. Because 2024 will be 15 years. Wow, yeah. 15 years for Silent Hill Shattered Memories. It's a horror game. It was also on PS2, but the Wii version is the one that's like unique to the system because it uses the Wii remote as not only as a radio, but also you can control the flashlight with the IR pointer. Some pretty cool mechanics in that. Man, I forgot to use Mushroom. I didn't bother using Mushroom until the last part here. Yep. Did they ever put Super Mario Land on 3DS? Like Virtual Console or anything? I feel like it would fit well as like a 3DS Virtual Console game. I may or may not have it on that, but I don't remember playing it on that. Oh, I don't know why I did that. Alright, so wow, we're just now hitting exactly 3-hour mark. I did hop on a little late, like really late than I normally would, like a couple hours late.
Data.
Oh, this is the data. Wow. I like seeing these thumbnails here. Alright, what is the L?
Option.
Option. I don't want to erase anything, so let's go back. It is. I like how it says like option without the S. So it's not plural. Versus mode.
Bosses.
Is that how they pronounce it? Versus.
Level. Battle.
Battle.
Okay. Bosses.
Battle. Man, I miss some of the battle courses in this. Fort Block, I think the one with the 4 colors. That was such a classic. There's a donut one, skyscraper. Oh man, we're all about that. Oh my god, the sound effect. The sound for the title screen is a whole lot different. The music's still the same though, but it's just the when they say the title out loud, it's a bunch of kids that says the Mario Kart. The American one is just the more iconic one. All right. I think that's it for Mario Kart 64 tonight. It's been fun coming back to this. Next time I hop onto this, it'll probably be the American version. No idea when that will be, but I do have a playlist. Let me see if I can find. Wait, do I have one set for a command? Let me see. See if this is set as command or not. Probably should have done this a long time ago. That's person you don't know you. Huh. I don't know if that's come out right. Let's see. Mario Kart 64. If not that, I think search channel Mario Kart 64 would pop up the correct link. There you go. Ba ba ba. Let's see what the general command would come out as. Oh, there you go. They just talked about the Wii stuff, but yeah, I might have to edit that 64 one. Anyways, I think I'm gonna take off for now. Tomorrow will be Friday, so I may hop onto Super Mario Bros. Wonder, get some more levels in that. I think we're up to the Magma level. I'll probably open up like a lobby. I'll probably do some online stuff in that. We'll see. So, more Mario, more Zelda on the weekend. To the Kingdom. And then, I'm not sure about Sunday though. Sunday, I could do another Zelda. Depending on how I feel. I might do another Tears of the Kingdom, or I'm not sure I want to do Ocarina yet. But we'll see. But yeah,